Is this not live? I've been talking for so long. Did it not work? Oh no! That whole bit in the beginning, I did the thing again. So for some reason, let me show you something real quick. Here we go. I'm so sorry. This is my desktop, right? I hit go live, and then I put like my focus onto something else and switched my desktop view, and then it never sends the request to go live. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've been talking here. I did a whole bit where I pretended to die inside because of typing out that title. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so embarrassing. And then I started choking on my spit. And actually, that's probably a good thing you didn't see that. So a funny kind of story here. For the last whoops, I did not mean to share my screen right there. That's what my computer is also doing at the moment. I'm consolidating every picture I've ever taken in my life onto one hard drive. Or not one, excuse me, one folder, essentially. So that's a whole big project. So for the past month and a half, we've had this issue where, and I know this is the most first world problem in the world. My life is so hard, but whenever I'm taking a shower, I get probably 3 minutes of warm water. I would not say hot, I'd say warm water, and then it's to cold. We run out. And that's the kind of thing where in the moment when you're freezing, you're like, oh, I gotta deal with this. And then for me personally, at least, as soon as I get out of the shower and get clothes on and get out the door, I completely forget until the very next morning when I turn the water on. And then all of a sudden, and this has been a consistent thing for a month and a half ish. I'm not sure exactly of the exact amount of time, but thankfully we do have a family friend here in the neighborhood that's pretty good with this kind of hands-on home repair stuff, right? So he took a look at it, and apparently, they have filters and stuff, and it was pretty clogged up. Our bad. And I would have expected it to be clogged with, I don't know, crap from the, a calcium buildup, something from the pipes. It was filled with sand. Sand? What? So we kind of flushed it out. There is our driveway looks like a beach right now. And me and Grandma are both just totally confused. Sand? That's the last thing we would have expected. So I don't know, admittedly, where the segue is from that to the next topic conversation. Hello, do you have VidCon 2017 pictures? I do. I'm still copying everything over, so it might take a hot minute, but when I do, I'd love to send them to you. When are you coming to Malaysia again? I'm honestly not totally sure. I have not bought tickets yet. Normally by this time I have, just because, frankly, transferring colleges and just everything has been so much stress and so much work, and I'm not sure when I have off. I need to buy them soon, and that will probably be a conversation I have with Susan tonight, actually, because we're calling after this. But that's that. If I sound a little weird too, it's because I literally just shoved an entire pizza into my stomach in 10 minutes because this stream, so I'm still digesting all of that. My stomach is like, whoa, where did this come from? What the heck? So that's been lovely. But I went to the zoo, which is something that has not happened in a long time. The last time I think I went to the zoo was in a vlog. That was when I was daily vlogging. Here, let's look it up, shall we? Where's my mouse? It's over there. Let's see. Chris Howard vlogs LA Zoo. And randomly, me and my grandmother were just like, hey, we have not been to the zoo in a long time. We totally should. So we did, and I took lots of pictures. Yes, here we go, 6 years ago. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, throwback to when I lived in that shirt. 2018 Nashville Zoo. Oh, you're right, you're right. Well, this is the last time I was at the LA Zoo. Oh, there were no lions this time. But I did take lots of pictures. So, I'm still editing them. Would you like to see some unedited photos here? 2018 LA. Okay, that's valid. That's fair. Here, hang on. Let me filter by the flagged. So I still have to edit. I just posted this one to Instagram. But I'd love to show you. Look at these little meerkats. They were so cute. They were so friggin' precious. I love them with all my heart. I think this photo is kind of neat, but I don't know. It's missing that like, ooh, you know. It feels slightly over-edited to me, even though it's not really. Like, that's just kind of the way the light fell, but it looks fake. This is, I feel like, a slightly inferior version of the last one because his eyes are closed. This was kind of neat. I don't know, I just love the color contrast between the pink flamingo and the green background. Probably not going to post that anywhere, but now you know. These were funky. Excuse me. Look at this dude's eye. It looks like the eye of Sauron. Oh my gosh. I need to start a Chris Howard wiki so you can look up yourself from the past 10 years. That's hilarious. Dude, I remember being so incredibly proud when, and I wonder if it's still here. I wonder if it's still online. I think it is. When I was on... Okay. I could have sworn... Yes. This made me so happy. Oh my gosh. I forgot I left. You can't see my screen. I did the thing again. I remember seeing this and was so incredibly proud. So thank you to whoever put that up. I think it was Classic Will L. And I never contributed. I could contribute to this. I know a little bit about this guy, this nerd who had the worst haircut in the world. I was trying so hard to look like Mitch from Pentatonics. Like, circa this era. But just, it did not, it was not. It was not. Aw, Flamingo Curl Up is giving 2010 computer background. It is! Oh my gosh, wait, I totally see that. I totally see that, you're right. Maybe I should post this somewhere. I'll post it on my website. I have a website! I'm still working on it and adding to it, but do you want to see my website? ChristianPorterHoward.com. I'm hoping I don't have my phone number on here. Okay, yeah. This is me. It's more for like professional kind of stuff. But like, yeah, it has a list of all the various things I've done. I've shown all of these. Some events. I need to put more on here. But yeah, this has been my whole... I showed you these photos. This has been my whole focus, essentially, lately. Is getting this up and running. So, Yay! Oh, that was a fun day. So I need to put more on here. Holden, hello! Hi. Do you want to see more photos? More zoo photos? These are kind of getting to the realm of like, I don't know if I'll post these. Like, I like this photo. I like that he's like looking back or making eye contact. I don't think it's particularly interesting. I mean, they're just like, there's eating going on. It's just a goat. These are kind of the quality that I would keep for myself. Is like, oh, we went to the zoo and saw these fun things, but I don't know if I would post, because every time I think about posting something, I think like, okay, but what's the purpose? What value does this give into somebody that sees it? And oh, thank you, Sarah. I don't know if I would call it my college portfolio yet. It's definitely kind of my professional portfolio. That being said, I have to contribute I have to put way more photos on there. I'm just kind of getting started. So there's a few different things, but like I have a lot more that I have to demonstrate. But it's worked so far. I've gotten actually a little job from it, so woo! Any plans for marriage with Susan? Not yet. That's a whole thing. Believe me, we've talked about it, and we have a thing, but we're not quite ready to share it yet. Giraffe. I mean, a lot of these, the struggle is like, I like the photos for myself, but I feel like there's nothing for people, if that makes sense. Like, oh, that's kind of neat. I might Photoshop out these wires. They're kind of annoying. They're kind of distracting. I think it's a better photo without them. Oh, it's my grandma. Hi, I have not shown her this photo yet, so you are seeing it before she is. I don't remember what creature that was. I have this propensity to like zoom in way too much on the eyes. Ooh, this is a bad composition. Bad, Chris. Bad composition. I'm cutting off the legs really awkwardly. I don't know who this nerd is. I don't know who is this guy? Okay, that's a bit cheesy. Okay. Also, what is this shirt? I call this my pretentious art guy shirt. Because it's totally a pretentious art guy shirt. Popped in and saw the orangutan. Susan hates it when I say orangutan. Because that is so American. And she's like, it's orangutan. It's two Malay words. They mean like people of the forest. What is an orangutan? That sounds like you're describing chicken. I really wish this gate wasn't here. The gate ruins it. Nobody ever gets to see unedited photos. And you're seeing how many photos go into my double post on Instagram I just made. This is okay. It's not the most amazing picture. So I slightly darken the background here. I kind of like this. I think it's kind of artsy. Again, though, it really is just like a long flamingo neck in the face. I love this little dude. I love this meerkat. Chris, I got that. I just got that message. Because that redirects to my email. I did just post that photo on Instagram. This little dude, he was so cute. And I just this was such a sassy pose. I just heard him like say, "Oh, you what, mate?" I don't know why he's British now, but he is. Or she. Do you hear that helicopter? Wow. Almost done here. There's just a little sea lion. I struggle so hard to remember the difference. This was literally part of that marine biology class I took. It's super easy to distinguish seals and sea lions, and I don't get why everybody gets it wrong, my professor said. And I agreed at the moment. And then I get it wrong all the time. My bad. It's just like I struggle with the word it's. I do love this photo though. He was just going for a lovely little swim. And I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. He's almost got a smile. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Like this. Oops. Like what will be displayed in a second. Ooh, my computer's really hot. Hello. Oh, I was zoomed in! I guess that'll do it. That was not my brightest moment. Hey, Beth, you just popped in to see me make a mistake. Whoops, whelp. I don't know, maybe I could make a kind of interesting phone background. I don't know. So there you are. Those are the photos that I have not finished editing. Also, you want to see something that might get me put on a list? I was taking a photo of my friend. Let me close Lightroom here because it is sucking up my computer resources. There we go. You driving the struggle bus like I am today. It's so true. Wait, let me, can I show you a few more things real quick? So there was a peccary, I think is how you pronounce this. And I had to get a photo of his name because his name is I mean, how cute is that? How absolutely precious is Dirt McGirt? That was his official legal name. I love that. Also, the entrance to the Red Ape Rainforest is Selamat Datang. Is welcome in the Malay language. Heyo, I sent that to Susan. That was very close. I almost poured this cold water all over my computer. That would have been, not good. I kind of want to show a few photos. I've really been taking my camera on evening walks every day, and I love these photos. I don't know, they're sweet. Look at this little dude. I didn't post this because my guy's been through it with those missing tail feathers, but oh, this is absolutely too bright. But get on the Google background store with those photos and you could sell them in a compilation. That could be interesting. I've legitimately never thought of doing that. Oh yeah, I popped into the camera store and this is absolutely my heaven. If you want to know where my favorite place on earth is, it is right here. Actually, it would be right here if I also had $1 billion to purchase everything in this store. I mean, they have a Leica section. Are you actually kidding me? If you don't know what a Leica is, they're very nice cameras. They're very nice cameras. Please do, Chris. Please do. Don't dream it, own it. You know it's bad when they, like, the save $1,500. Save $1,500. Yeah, so that's Leica, and they have a Leica section. $3,000 binoculars. I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah. So in movies, whenever they want to show that a character is a photographer, they give them a Leica camera. Like in Spider-Man No Way Home, The Teacher. No, I'm sorry. The second one. That was Spider-Man Far From Home. The Teacher has a Leica camera that he drops in the water. And I just died inside when I saw that. Because that is a $14,000 camera. I wonder if it'll show that actually. Man, teacher dropping camera in water far from home. No, I don't want the water. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This scene. Can we watch this scene in this article? Honestly, Zimran, right? So, seeing that moment happen, that killed me inside. Yeesh. Okay, and then people are getting a little bit. Okay, calm down. 007 Peter. I say like I am any better at literally having 007 in my username. That was a a time. Throwback to Chris Howard 007. I can't believe I legitimately took that username and thought I was so cool. I, to this day, have never seen a James Bond movie. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Throwback to Chris Howard 007. Oh, sorry, I need to read these comments. I'm so sorry. There was an anime where this girl dropped a box of Copic markers. I about cried. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not totally sure what those are, but let's find out together. Oof, those are expansive. Oh, mama! I get it. Good gracious. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'll pull up Messenger here. Also, Chris, you sent me something the other day that absolutely killed me. It was so friggin' funny. Excuse me. That pizza is still trying to settle. Oh, yes. Chris, can I share that? I don't know why. But this is so friggin' funny to me. That right there, that's my humor. This killed me. I was legitimately laughing in real life. So thank you. You know who I feel like would love this? Tomska. Like, specifically, this would go really well in that, like, AI generated memes back that was made before AI became what it is at the moment. Yeah. Wait, why are the comments cut off on the bottom? No, wait, don't do that. No, I don't want that. How do you fix that? Oh, it went away. I don't know what that was about. Is that too small to have the comments? But he just sent me another one. And that other one is... Okay. You really had to come out here and attack me like this. Okay. Yeah. This hurts because it's so true. I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Literally today, I'm so sorry. Holton texted me like yesterday, and I saw it and I was like, oh sweet, I'm in class right now. I will respond as soon as I get out. Completely forgot. So thank you. Please, if you send me a message and I haven't responded, please send me just like a little bump or something, because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying. I'm so sorry though. Sent bunny pics. You did? I want to see bunny pics. I think we all want to see bunny pics. My phone literally asked me if I wanted to follow up. That's hilarious. Your phone, I love your phone. I really appreciate. Message responding stream. An entire stream just responding to messages. That would be an unending stream. I have left quite a wake of unanswered messages in my day. I'm sorry, it's a bad thing. I'm not saying this to be like, oh, I'm so quirky and so funny how I, don't give people the basic dignity of honoring of giving them a response that they deserve. It's a bad thing. Don't do that. I'm so sorry. McCowan woke up and chose violence. Honestly. Bunny! Bunny, 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 bunny. Funny bunny. Aww, 2 bunnies. Oh, that's actually precious. That is so precious. So, the last time that I was out there with Susan, we went to a place that had bunnies. I don't remember if I vlogged it or not. And we just were petting them, and they would come up to us, and it was so precious. I love. In fact, here, let me show you. Yes. When we were at. Wait, hang on. I have something. I'm going somewhere. Something is happening. There we go. Yes, the first time I went out to Malaysia, I went to the crocodile farm place, and they had bunnies out there in like a kind of a petting zoo kind of thing, and they would just come right up to you. I don't think I posted these anywhere, but look at that nose. It would just come up and sniff and just kind of wiggle the nose. That was so precious. Oh, and then there were a bunch of ants by the car. Oh, and then this is how I would. Okay, so the whole aspect of that trip that I didn't show in the vlog was my laundry situation. There was a laundromat like 2.5 maybe blocks away. So at the hotel, this is the first time I was out in Malaysia. So I was staying at a hotel, and I don't know if they did actually, if they offer the laundry service in the hotel, but I was too awkward to ask. So I bought this large trash bag and would load all of my clothes into it, carry it to the laundromat, dump all my clothes in, wash them, come back, flip the bag inside out, put all the clean clothes in the inside out bag, and then carry them back. And I don't think I ever talked about that. So there you are. There's some behind the scenes information right there. Bye, Beth. Thanks for hanging out. Now you know. There we go. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about these photos in so long. Did I ever show you the most bougie bathroom I have ever seen? Was in a mall in KK. Okay, so sorry, women, you're getting a little look at the urinals in this bathroom. Look at how, what? Is this not the bougiest bathroom you have ever seen in your life? I'm sorry, this is way TMI. This is so TMI. But you pee onto this like angled glass, and it was, look, they got turtles going on there. They got maybe I shouldn't zoom into that. Of like, what? This literally blew me away. Not literally, actually. But yeah, so there's a bit of more information that I did not vlog that either. Yeah, like there's a lot that we just kind of do, and it's just like, oh, it's kind of nice to be sort of private, you know. I get what Dan and Phil are talking about now. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, that wasn't TMI. Thank you. Whew. Trying to see if there's any other interesting thing. And I'm pretty sure I've shown everything else from that trip, actually. Yeah, I don't have any more funny stories for you. I'm sorry. Oh, a bunch of screenshots from, I guess, a Q&A video? Oh, this is when I first went to Malaysia. That's right. I thought about getting... You want to see? Let me show you some more photos, if that's okay, from that mall. I thought about getting this and wearing around. Decided it might be a touch on the nose. And then thought about getting this. And thought, maybe I probably shouldn't. Oh, and then... I think I've shown this before, but they misheard my name. And I was like, do I throw this cup away? That feels a bit weird to do. Oh, and then they had thick flops. Thick flops. I was proud of that name. And Susan has never rolled her eyes harder. Excuse me. Pardon me. I got the burp, something fierce. Episode 8. Yes, I still need to edit that. I've been so focused on schoolwork that I... Sarah. Oh gosh. I already blind everybody around me. Don't need to make it worse. I have to write a paper tonight, and I am so not feeling it, so I will curl up with my laptop in bed and probably fall asleep writing it. That's my plan tonight. You know, Chris's crazy college nights here. When you just turn the water into Starbucks. How's CSUN? CSUN's going really well. I'm really enjoying my classes. It's a lot of homework. Wow, I'm just like directly centered here. This is good composition. But it's a manageable amount. I'm keeping up with it. Barely sometimes, but managing to do so. So that feels really good. And I was talking with, there's like this mentor program. And so I was talking with someone who's already gone through this, and they said, like, don't worry. I know that, because I brought up, I was concerned, like, I'm able to keep up with all the homework, but it's kind of right at my limit. And I'm only a junior. And he said, don't worry. I feel like the amount of work that you have to do has plateaued. Like, you'll probably have to keep at this level, but it won't get worse. And that was the best thing I could have possibly heard. I'm so grateful that he said that. And so I feel much better. So that's been pretty neat. Do at midnight and chipping away at it. Same. What's the paper about? It's about the book Their Eyes Were Watching God by Nora. Oh my gosh, I should remember her name. Hurston. I have the book right here. That pizza is Zora Neale. I want to say Nora Zeal. That was wrong. Zora Neale Hurston. It's a really good book. I've never read it before. So, gotta do that. Thankfully, mine's not due till tomorrow. But I will be super busy all day tomorrow, so I have to do it tonight. It's fine. It's fine. Are we hearing music? Is the music still playing? I don't hear it. Oh, Arnar! Where'd it go? Oh no, it's still playing. It's just really quiet. Why is it so quiet? Is that better? We have slightly better vibes at the moment. Yeah, Sarah, I'm definitely getting that. I mean, I'm loving college. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a blast, and especially because I think I've mentioned this quite a few times before, but I did not have a wonderful high school experience. Being homeschooled, well, I had a very younger sister and younger brother. My mother was doing her absolute because you're laughing. Yeah, you're right. I did not really enjoy school. And so as soon as I got out of it, as soon as I graduated high school, I was like, I'm done. No more school. I'm good. I'm out. Not for me. I'm finished with it. And so for so long, that was just my mental, what's the word? Like inclination towards it. And so after dipping my toes back in it, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm actually enjoying this for the first time in my life. I'm enjoying it. That's such a weird experience because it's so unlike, and I've been doing that with a lot of things. Okay, are you ready for the biggest plot twist here? Chris, you're gonna lose it at this. I've been enjoying sauce on my pizza. It's true. Not a whole lot, but enough. More so than without it. And I'm just kind of like, I think there was a whole video made on this, but it's just that you're not defined by your inclinations in the past, or your identity is not necessarily what it was before. The old you is dead, and all there is your actions today. That kind of idea. That's a thing in philosophy that, like, I personally kind of subscribe to. Just that whole, like, there's, like, self-identity is really good and really important, but it's not something that inherently exists. It is defined by you and by your actions. And so that's just like how I personally view myself, is just a collection of my actions rather than something deeply inherent, immovable, unchangeable, that's just like my lot in life. That, oh, this is just how I will forever experience life. Which was my, what's the term? Like, just how I internalized myself for essentially my entire teenagehood. And early 20s. Like, that extends to when I was like 25, frankly. And it's only been recently that I've taken this totally different sense of I don't know what the word is, just how I think about myself. So sorry, this just got a little bit too deep, a little bit more intense than I meant for it to. And also, I've never taken a philosophy class in my life, so I'm really the wrong person to be talking about this kind of stuff, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I know film stuff. I know lights and stops, and not the inner machinations of one's mind. Self-perception turning into self-reflection. Yeah! Thank you. Exactly. Self-perception is absolutely the word I was looking for. Thank you. And also thank you, Sarah. Yeah, we're in similar situations in that regard. Oh, goodness gracious. This is intense. This is a rather intense stream. Who would have thought that this conversation would happen during Live, Laugh, Leak? Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really friggin' proud of that name. That popped into my head today at school during my class, and it was just like, that's golden. So I wrote it down along with a few other names that I almost, certainly will not be able to use. But we had, I feel like I can't even say this, honestly. This might be a bit too far. So for context, I was thinking of like a baking stream where I would make like, I don't know, something with a cream in it and calling it Streamin' and Creamin'. Or the creamy one. And of course we have the leaky one. People are not particularly receptive to that, which is valid. Okay. Maybe we, whoops, you can see the mic. Maybe we won't go with that one. Maybe that was a bit much. I was just looking for rhyming words. I'm so desperate to make these rhyme every week. Zimran, that is the funniest comment of the night right there. That's so friggin' funny. That's glorious. Best comment of the night. I really need to hook this up to a sound on OBS, so I don't just need to Google like applause sound effect every single time and pull it up on YouTube and then play. Yeah, that was funny. I think it's time for an early cast fact and a stream wrap up. Buddy, that was 48 minutes ago. Should I tell Susan about this? She just woke up. Should I tell her about streamin' and creamin'? Making a peace sign is a literally what I would do, Chris. I mean, Holton, excuse me. Dude, I peace sign all the time. It's a problem. Like, I'll just pass someone and be like, hey, hey. I can't stop. I'm 2015 Dan Howell. Just throwing up peace signs all the time. That's not the way she wants to wake up. Oh no, she would slap me. Sorry, she just woke up here. Say hi. There we go. Jeez Louise, my hair's getting long in the back. Goodness gracious, that's rough. I'm entering the I should probably be wearing beanies all the time level of growing my hair out. Sarah, not gonna lie, that song, that TikTok audio from like a year ago, 2 years ago, still will loop in my head sometimes. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Once again, I forgot to ask you. That is so selfish of me. How has your week been? What's been the highlight of your week? I'm so sorry. Let's talk about that for a bit, and then we can end with the cast fact. And I will find the nearest not nunnery. What's like a Catholic? Oh my gosh, I don't know Catholicism at all. What's the like a church, but like a Catholic church. Don't they have a specific name? Covenant? Yeah, like the confessional. Thank you, Chris. And repent for my sin. Oh my gosh, congratulations, driving a bit. That's so exciting. I am jealous. I need to do that so bad. And to answer the question, yes, your week's been good and you went on a chaotic camping trip. Sounds like there might be some stories there. Some stories there. Also, thank you, Holton. The main continues to enlarge in. I should know Catholicism more. I don't think I've never been to a Catholic service, a mass, and I'm curious about what one is like, because it's so popular in pop culture, but it's so far removed from my just lived experience. Frankly, there's quite a lot of just life experiences, I guess, that I'm really curious about. Monday was Mondaying, but I'm gonna be part of a haunted hayride with characters and stuff, and it's gonna be lit. That sounds like so much fun. Oh my gosh. My like entire TikTok For You page right now is all about the Halloween Horror Nights. And I can get tickets really cheap at campus. And I'm thinking about it. We left bits of our tents at home. No! And had to makeshift one tent with the remaining pieces and slept in the car. That was certainly an adventure to remember. No, for real though, I feel like those trips where things go wrong and you have to improvise turn out to be the most fun ones. You know, there's something about the things going wrong that make it more memorable. Like, there was, my parents still talk about this all the time, where one night, they were asleep, we were camping, and so how do I best tell this story? From whose perspective? I'll tell it. So, you know, once a year my family all gets together and does a little camp out, right? And so my aunt was asleep in her tent and all of a sudden was awoken to the car horn. And was like, what's going on? What? And rushed out of her tent and probably shouldn't have done that last bit, because turns out what had happened was in my family's tent, my dad heard some rustling and kind of looked outside a little bit, and there was a black bear. So somehow he got my family into the car, and tried not to wake anyone else up so they wouldn't panic. And then the bear came over kind of curiously to the car, and Dad had to make a decision in that moment. Does he lay on the horn, wake everybody else up, hopefully not cause a panic, but hopefully scare the bear out of there, or does he just wait? And he chose to hit the horn. And it did cause everybody else to wake up and to like, oh, what's going on? But it worked out. So that was an example that was not related to your thing at all. I'm so sorry. I may or may not have chased off a bear once. Story time? I'm sorry. Story time? Well, when was this? What happened? Oh, also, it's probably time for... We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. Wonder what it is. Hummingbird eggs are generally white, elliptical in shape, and tiny, about the size of a small jelly bean. Why do they sound like candy? Like those chocolate-covered almonds. I have this very strong memory of when I was a kid. Was that some wedding reception? I don't remember who. And they had those chocolate-covered almonds, and I loved chocolate, hated almonds. So I would just grab a handful of those, pop them in my mouth, suck all the chocolate out, and then spit the almond into the trash can, and would just repeat that. And there was just basically a whole trash can full of almonds. That's not a particularly interesting story now that I say it out loud. It's a very visceral memory, but there's no real point to it. So there you go. There's like 30 seconds of your life you'll never get back. Zim fact, the strongest muscle in the body is the tongue. There's something cursed for you. We had a bear that would constantly get into our trash. I believe it, Holton. I believe it. Just generally NorCal. That checks out. There's quite a bear or 5 in Northern California. Wasn't that a joke in Inside Out? Chris used bullet almond seed. It was super effective. No, literally, I would always pick, playing Pokemon, the water starter type. And when the other team would use bullet seed, it drained the life out of my Pokemon, and it drained the life out of me. It was always my least favorite move right there. Derek, and then the Christery fact. Dare County, NC, is named after the first English person born in America, Virginia Dare. Really? Huh. Today I learned. I wonder if they were daring. It would always be the night before trash day, and we would have to pick it up before school, so it was the worst. Jeez Louise. I could hear it from my room. So this was when you were a kid, too. I could hear it from my room, so one night I ran down and yelled and threw things at it. That is bravery. That is bearvery. Never mind. I'm sorry. Goodness gracious, that's terrifying. I'm glad you're okay. That's a bit scary. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna probably wrap this stream up here. I'm technically a little bit early because I started kind of late because I made a mistake and thought I was streaming when I wasn't. But I have to write this friggin' paper. Can you tell how much I am looking forward to that? No, it'll be good. I'll get through it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry I was kind of low energy today. I'm still digesting that pizza. In that moment, getting mauled seemed preferable to picking up trash. I feel that. I am starting to really think about if I'm slightly, or not slightly, if I'm very much, not as much as certain folks here, but a little bit lactose intolerant. Just because I haven't had it in so long, because pretty much every time I eat cheese now, I'm starting to feel like this. It might be unrelated. It might just be the sheer amount that I basically shoved an entire pizza down my gullet. So I'll have to experiment and see. Bunny fact. Boop. Imagine being a bear, finding some food, and a bold little human comes and yells at you. If I were that bear, I would run too. Oops. There we go. Can we get some focus? Yeah, honestly. Especially because, like, you're a bear and you don't really have an understanding that something may want you to leave, but is not going to hurt you. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Holton. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna yeah, wrap this up here. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and just making. There, now you just yawned. Enjoy the yawn around the world. Thanks for just making my Monday night so special every single time. Wish me luck with writing this paper, Chris. Chris, no, let's talk about this. We don't have to do this. We don't have to make that part of this. We can not. You know, that is an option. We cannot. You know it's bad when Zimran says it's bad. Stay steamy, stay streamy, stay cheesy, stay leakin', stay laughin', stay lovin', stay creamy. That didn't feel good. That did not feel good. Stay lima beanie. And yes, and you did make stay leaked a thing. That's true. Yeah, you have no one to blame, Zimran. Stay moist. Stay slightly damp. Stay crispy. So true. Oh, please, let's not make stay creamy a thing. Why? 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 Digital footprint! What if I have future employers watching these one day? Why? Stay crispy. Oh, goodness gracious. On this note, this is the time to wrap up. I'll see you next week. Stay positive, stay sensitive, stay... Oh my gosh, and the other ones, stay classy, stay awkward, stay bidet, stay leakin' cream. Zimran, listen, we don't have to do this. Goodness gracious. Stay original, stay Chevied, stay Forded. Oh my gosh, what was this stream? I mean, these are always kind of downward spirals. Tonight was a full-on dive. Rowdy in here. I'm ending this right now. We're pulling the plug right here. And most importantly, please remember to stay wiped. I desperately hope none of my college friends will ever find these, ever.